Hello and welcome to Pops to Milk, where I share crochet patterns, tutorials, and inspiration. In this quick crochet tutorial, I'll be showing you how to crochet the long wave stitch. The long wave stitch combines groups and reverse groups to create a flowy and rhythmic wave pattern that adds elegance to your crochet projects. For this example, I'm using a size 4mm crochet hook and some worsted weight cotton yarn in 2 colors. I will be alternating colors every 2 rows. The long wave stitch groups and reverse groups are worked over a multiple of 14 stitches, plus 1 and an additional chain for the foundation chain. In this example, I'm starting with a foundation chain of 30. So to break it down, 28 is a multiple of 14, plus 1 is 29, and the additional chain gives us a total of 30 chains in the foundation chain. So with my 30 chains, I'll start the first group row by skipping 2 chains, which count as a single crochet. Then I'll work 1 single crochet into the next stitch. Then I'll make 1 half double crochet into the next 2 chains. I'll work 1 double crochet into the next 2 chains. One treble crochet into the next 3 chains. And this will form the tallest point in the wave pattern. So now to bring it back down, I'll make 1 double crochet in the next 2 chains. One half double crochet in the next 2 chains. And finish the sequence with 1 single crochet in the next 2 chains, and that creates 1 group. And I'm going to repeat that sequence to the end of the row. So single crochet twice, half double crochet twice, double crochet twice, and treble crochet 3 times, and then double crochet twice, half double crochet twice, and single crochet twice. Row 2, I'll be working single crochet stitches into each stitch. So I'll start with 1 chain, which counts as a single crochet. Then I will single crochet into each stitch across, and at the end of the row, I will switch my yarn to the second color. Next, in row 3, I'll be working the reverse group. So I'll start with a chain of 4, which counts as a triple crochet. Then I'll skip the first stitch, and then I'll make 1 treble crochet in the next stitch, followed by 1 double crochet in the next 2 stitches, 1 half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches, which, if you notice, are right above the 3 treble crochet stitches from row 1. Next, I'm going to half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Then make 1 double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and end the reverse group with 1 treble crochet in the next 2 stitches. And I'll repeat that sequence to the end of the row. So treble crochet twice, double crochet twice, half double crochet twice, single crochet 3 times, half double crochet twice, double crochet twice, and treble crochet twice, which is starting to sound like a tongue twister. Next, in row 4 will be another row of working single crochet stitches all the way across, and at the end of the row I'll switch back to the previous yarn color. Next up, in row 5, I'll repeat the same steps as row 1. So again, chain 1, and again this counts as a single crochet. I'll skip the first stitch and work the group sequence of 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and then half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, followed by double crochet in the next 2, treble crochet in the next 3, and then so on and so forth. Then in row 6, I'll work single crochet stitches across again. And that is basically the long wave stitch, which I found to be very relaxing and meditative. Alternating the colors is probably what I love most about this stitch, because you can play with different shades to create gradients and unique designs. The long wave stitch adds an interesting texture and dynamic visual element to projects like cozy and elegant scarves and shawls, and blankets that add a soothing ocean feel like to home decor. Another thing I like about this stitch is that there really isn't a wrong or right side, so it works well for reversible projects. But of course you can always choose a right side depending on your preference. Be sure to block your work so your waves stand out beautifully. Well, that is it for the long wave stitch crochet tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful and found inspiration for your next crochet project. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.